Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and I'm going to show you how to do some of the basic crochet stitches. And I'm going to start with a slip knot, and then I'll show you how to make a starting chain, a slip stitch, a turning chain, what they mean when they want you to do a single, a double, a half double, the triple, the treble, whatever the stitches are. I want to show you from the very beginning all the way through to the end of your crochet lessons. I'm going to try to do all of them. So if you want to go ahead and comment, and anything that you need help with, just let me know. In the past I've done some of these videos, but they've been low definition, and now we're able to do them in high def, which makes a big difference. And I'm going to be using this heavy type of yarn here called macrame cord. And it'll show up really good on the camera, and hopefully you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing, and then that'll help you out. So all these videos will be in a playlist, and you can just start from the very beginning and work all the way through the playlist, and I think you'll be a better crocheter after watching these videos. That's my hope anyway. And I want to thank you very much for watching, and make sure that you like and share and comment on our videos. It really helps us out a lot. And also subscribe. And the links to everything are listed below. And let's get started on a close-up lesson. So now I've went over hand position with you and the slip knot, and I've got my slip knot on my hook, and now I'm ready to show you how to do the chain stitch. So I recommend that you get really good at this. You want to be using a big crochet hook, and I'm using a 9mm M hook, and we have these available at maggiescrochet.com. And you also want a big yarn, and this is Premier's macrame yarn, which is amazing for practice, and it makes some great projects too. So you start like this. I have my hand in position, and I have another video showing you how to position your hand. So I have my baby finger here curling in on the yarn to create the tension, and then I have my pinchers here. I have my pointer out, and I'm going to pinch right here on the knot of the slip stitch. And then I'm going to have my hook in front of the yarn. This is my working space right here. And then I'm going to go like this. I keep my thumb on the thumb rest, and I move my wrist. I do not twirl my hook like that. So I go up like this, and each hand helps the other. So I'm kind of like leaning this hand forward to help wrap the yarn around the head of the hook. My hook is in front of the yarn, and I reach up like this, and this finger right here is kind of helping to wrap that. And then I'm turning the head of my hook down like this, and I'm pulling this loop through the loop, which is the slip knot, on my hook. And I'm going to bring it through like that. I have to turn the head of my hook down like that to get it to come through. And then I'm going to pull that new loop through the old loop like that. Now, I don't want to just leave that loop without doing anything to it. So what I'm going to do is to raise it up just a little bit to create enough space inside that loop to bring the next loop through that. So I also do that I'm pulling a little bit on the side. Like I create a little bit of tension here with my hand. I'm pulling out. So now I have my hook in front of the strand. I'm going to go into my working space like this, and I'm going to turn my wrist on the right side, and then I'm going to use this hand to help wrap, and then I'm going to turn the head of my hook down like this, and I'm going to bring it through this loop. I'm going to bring the new loop through like this, and go through here like that. And if you're having a problem with your loops being too tight, that's because you don't, when you bring them through, you need to give them a little bit of height here, and you need to maintain that height. So you need to maintain a big enough loop to bring the next new loop through it. Now my pinchers are down here, and the further I go with my chains, the more wobbly it's going to feel. So I like to very often just move them from here and move them up close to where my hook is. And then it's more stable when I'm working the following chains. So I'm going to go in here, turn my hook like this, turn the head of my hook down. It has to be straight down like this. And I'm going to bring that new loop through the loop that's on my hook. And then I bring it all the way out, and I'm giving it some height here. And then I could, if I wanted to, I could move my pinchers up after every single chain. And sometimes I also take this finger and I hold the loop like this while I'm moving my pinchers like this. So I'm going to go again, yarn over, and I'm almost not putting any tension on this yarn. Usually with thread, you have to put more tension on your thread because it slips through your hands really easy. But for this, I'm just like a little bit. So I'm going to pinch real close here, and I'm going to yarn over like this, and then I'm going to turn the head of my hook down, and I am going to pull the new loop through the loop that's on my hook. Now, if I don't give this loop any height, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to come and I'm going to be fighting. And there's no reason whatsoever to be fighting, trying to get the loops to go through, because this will totally make you not like crochet. Your hands are going to get stressed out, and it doesn't need to happen. So what you need to do is just give this some height. It's just this micro movement right in here where that needs to come out a little bit. Your loop needs to be bigger. And you could make this loop when you're first starting. Some of your loops will look really big like that, but that's just part of the practice. You know, they'll just look all different, but that's okay. Once you just keep doing it, and once you get going, these will get super even. So just keep practicing this. And if you're left-handed, I really recommend that you learn right-handed, because I'm actually a left-hander, but I learned right-handed crochet, and my daughter is very left-handed, and I taught her how to do it right-handed, and she does really well at it. So this is how it looks when you just keep doing it. See, when I put my finger up here when I want to move this, my pinchers up. And I'm always keeping my pointer finger out. So this is the stage you want to get to right here with your chain. This is what you want it to look like. This is how it should flow. You should not be fighting to get those loops through. And it's all about, when I'm stretching my loop out a little bit, I'm maintaining some pressure. Like the only tension I feel is my hand pushing out like that. It's kind of like pushing out. I can feel it. I can feel it holding this out while I bring the new one through. But that's the only tension you should feel. You shouldn't be feeling this like fighting. So if you are fighting, it's just because you're not giving that a little bit of room in there. It needs a little bit of space. So this is what your chain will look like after you practice. So anyway, this is one of many basic crochet videos, and make sure we're going to put these all in a playlist. And make sure that you subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out a lot. And share and like our videos and comment. And make sure that you visit maggiescrochet.com. And I hope that this has helped you a lot. Thank you for watching. And this is the third part, which we're going to do the edging round. So at the end of row 13, so what that is to just go between these two shells and go into that space right there and work a single crochet like that.